a student at the Westinghouse Industrial Vocation School on Chicago's West Side, May 1973. Men pose on a South Side street, May 1974. Swimmers take to the water at 12th Street Beach on Lake Michigan, in August of 1973. Mother and child, during an outing at Chicago's 12th Street Beach on Lake Michigan, August 1973. Heavy traffic on the Dan Ryan Expressway in Chicago, Illinois, October 1973. At the time, it was the busiest stretch of road in the United States with 254,700 vehicles daily. The tall building in the background is the Sears Tower, 110 stories high and the world's tallest at the time it was completed, 5 months before this photograph was taken. A family enjoys a picnic at 12th Street Beach on Lake Michigan, in August 1973. Sidewalk merchandise on Chicago's South Side, June 1973. Worshippers at Holy Angel Catholic Church on Chicago's South Side, October 1973. Abandoned building on 37th and Prairie Street. A band performs at the Lake Meadows Shopping Center in Chicago, in August of 1973. Not well known, they are sharing their music at home, hoping it will lead to greater recognition. Workers pass the time playing checkers on East 35th Street before going to work in Chicago, in May 1973. Members of Chicago's South Side community line a portion of Dr. Martin L. King Jr. Drive to watch the Bud Billiken Day Parade, August 1973. Hundreds of thousands turn out to watch and take part in the annual event. Bud Billiken Day started in 1929 to provide African American youth living on the South Side a moment in the spotlight, a day each year to showcase their talents. Participants on a float during the Bud Billiken Day Parade along Dr. Martin L. King Jr. Drive, August 1973. The Cadets of America, a young drill team, perform on a Sunday afternoon at a community talent show on the South Side. The leader, Major General Acklin, is shown giving commands to the youngsters. In July 1973, members of the Cadets of America perform on a Sunday afternoon at a community talent show on the South Side, July 1973. Reverend Jesse Jackson speaks on a radio broadcast from the headquarters of Operation Push at its annual convention. One of the aims of the organization is to open the world of business to small Black-owned businesses. Street scene on 47th Street, May 1974. Artist Ron Blackburn paints an outdoor wall mural at the corner of 33rd and Giles Streets in Chicago, in June 1973. Women selling Have a Nice Day balloons on a Chicago South Side street corner at Sox Park Baseball Field, June 1973. A portion of a crowd of some 10,000 Muslims applauds Elijah Muhammad during the delivery of his Savior's Day message in Chicago, in March 1974. The Fruit of Islam, a special group of bodyguards for Muslim leader Elijah Muhammad. At the base of the platform while Muhammad delivers his annual Savior's Day message in Chicago, March 1974. Muslim women dressed in white applaud Elijah Muhammad during the delivery of his Savior's Day message in Chicago, March 1974. Religious fervor is mirrored on the face of a Muslim woman listening to Elijah Muhammad's Savior's Day message in Chicago, March 1974. Youths play basketball at Stateway Gardens high-rise housing project on the South Side, May 1973. Youngsters cool off with fire hydrant water in the Woodlawn community, June 1973. A young man showing his muscle during a small community program in Chicago in the South Side. World heavyweight boxing champion Muhammad Ali, a Black Muslim, attends the sex service to hear Elijah Muhammad deliver the annual Savior's Day message in Chicago. A man enjoying a nap on a chaise lounge in Chicago's South Side. Black products and services were one of the themes at the annual Black Expo held in Chicago. A child savors a snow cone just received from a sidewalk vendor on Chicago's West Side. A swimsuit-clad woman enjoys her summer outing at Chicago's 12th Street Beach in Lake Michigan. Beauties with colorful hair grace a float during the annual Bud Billiken Day Parade along Dr. Martin L. King Jr. Drive in Chicago's South Side. Black members of the Chicago City Council during a budget hearing. Youngsters performing on an empty lot at 5440 South Princeton Avenue in Chicago's South Side. Black-owned business in Chicago's South Side. South Side group of children in a playground at 40th and Drexel Boulevard, October 1973. Lake Meadows apartment complex in Chicago's South Side inhabited 70% by blacks. A couple and their dog in their apartment in South Side, Chicago. Black art and culture were one of the themes at the annual Black Expo held in Chicago. Voter registration drive was one aspect of Black Expo.